Hi, it's been a little bit since the last video, probably about 6 months. A lot has happened since then. I got pneumonia. Soon after that video, I was hospitalized for a couple days and then released. That was the most pain I'd ever been in my entire life thus far. Then a couple days later, I was put back in the hospital because of a complicated migraine that caused me to have stroke-like symptoms, which was very scary. My entire left side went numb. I was really scared because I couldn't move. And then the splitting headache, the migraine, it was horrible. But I was released a couple hours after going back in, thank God. They told me it would take a couple months for my lungs to go back to even half capacity. And I'd been bedridden for a couple weeks watching Dodgeball. Best movie ever. I can quote it. And then a few weeks after that, when I was feeling good, I had freshman orientation, and then came college, and all the college shopping beforehand, which was expensive. And I hadn't worked out since before I got sick, so that was a good couple months of just falling off track. And within the first month, I was blessed to get a job at a catering company, a really great catering company. And I think it was a couple weeks after I got the job, I was changing. We were at a wedding. We were about to do a wedding, and I was changing in the stall, and the bridesmaids were getting ready as well. And I remember they were already at the mirror, and I had walked out after changing into my uniform, and I looked in the mirror, and I just wanted to cry because the pants that I was wearing were the ones as part of my dining uniform for school. And, they're not flattering. They're not the most flattering of outfits, but I was lumpy. It was honestly really, really sad, and I felt disgusting and horrible, and I wanted to cry. I could not enjoy myself that evening. I love the food service industry. I love customer service, and I love catering. I love helping people and serving people, but I could not enjoy myself that night because of how crappy I felt. And this job has long hours, so I got in early in the morning the next day, and I logged on to my Facebook, and there's this woman who I saw on Instagram, and she had this post about weight loss, and I had been talking with her a year before, and she was a Beachbody coach, and I didn't know until after that it would cost me money. And so I was like, I'm sorry, it looks like a really great program, but I can't do it at the time. And she was like, okay, no problem. Just do what you can do and keep me informed, keep me filled in. And so flashback to when I got in, I was like, I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna do this because I had the funds to do it. So I was like, I can't stand feeling this way. I can't stand looking at myself and seeing that I gave up again. So I signed up for it. I bought 21 Day Fix challenge pack, and after that I had less than $20 to my name with bills to pay, and I'm in college, so broke college student, $20 to your name, not really a good combination. And that night, or that morning, my mom called me. No, it was that night. because I was in labs. And she texted me, and I was like, I called her back because I was like, I thought it was an emergency, and I was like, am I in trouble? Because I always say that in joking, and she was like, kind of. And so I was like, I thought she was just talking to somebody else. I was like, am I in trouble? And she was like, kind of, and just ripped me out and was like, that is not smart. You could have waited. You have less than $20 to your name. Why did you do this? And I couldn't explain it to her right then, but she was talking to me, and I was on the verge of tears because I was like, I can't explain to my mom how much I hated myself in that moment. Like, I kept saying it was something I needed to do, and she was like, no, it was not. That was not smart. You promised me you would be smart. And so I couldn't find the words to explain to her right then that I had to do it. It was something I had to do for me. But I did it. I bought the 21-day fix challenge pack, and I loved it. Now, I didn't do everything I was supposed to do, because my relationship with food is not entirely great. It's not exactly great, but my nutrition was not what it should have been, so I did not get the results. I haven't been getting results because my nutrition is not, I haven't dialed it in. I haven't focused up. I haven't, I just haven't been doing what I need to do, what I know I'm capable of doing. So I did 3 rounds of the fix, and within that time I chopped off all my hair and colored it. It's kind of really thin right now because when you put product in it before you flat iron it and then you flat iron it with high heat, then it gets kind of like flat and stuff. So I was watching my other 2 videos, and I was like, I do miss my long black hair, so I'm gonna grow it out and I'm letting the color go back to its original form. But anyway, I'm blessed to have another job. I'm getting back into my faith. I'm still making a lot of mistakes, but I did 3 rounds of the fix, and then I did extreme, and at the end of the fix it was kind of like the same simple moves, and then I got extreme, and I did 1 round. I've done 1 round so far, and it's challenged me so much. Like, the moves are more intricate, more is expected of me. So I guess for me the fix was too simple. It wasn't enough of a challenge for me. It wasn't something that I would stick to because it felt so simple after I did it once. But I'm currently doing a Shakeology cleanse for round 2 of the fix. I'm getting over the flu, which is why my voice is like this, but I am cleansing. I did have Doritos today, I'm not gonna lie. I did have Doritos, but I need to just dial in my nutrition, dial in my workouts. And it's not going to be easy because I have labs again coming up, which means that 6 hours of my day taken. There's 7 a.m. labs, so I have to be there before 7, otherwise they're going to kick me out, and I'll have to take the whole segment over again. A lot is expected of me, and I think that's the best way for me to work, is if a lot is expected, if I have a lot to do, then I won't be so tempted. Like, this is the middle of spring break. The calf is closed, which is why I decided to cleanse, because A, I'm broke, B, I don't have a lot of food. I just went out and bought the fruits that I needed for the cleanse, and I'm not going to be as tempted to eat out. Like, I barely have any money to get my salad at the end of the day from Little Village, which, by the way, has got the best salads I've ever eaten in my entire life. But anyway, oh gosh, I look bad, but it's whatever. I promised to do 2 videos a week, so that's what I'm going to do, is a minimum of 2 videos a week. I'm going to start fulfilling my promises, There are 15 weeks till summer. 15 weeks left till summer. If I lose 2 pounds a week, that's 30 pounds. That is a difference. Before I was like 192, I'm 187 now. That was like over 6 months ago. Like, I've got a lot of catching up to do. I've got a lot to accomplish, and I'm not going to get it done if I'm continuing to do what I've been doing. So this isn't really the best quality of videos, but I'm getting it done, and it's right in front of my fridge. But I just need to focus up. I need to admit to the things that I've been doing wrong. I need to plan out my days. I just cleaned my room and I feel really accomplished. But I've got a lot that's about to be on my plate. So this is it. It's time for me to grow up and be an adult and accept responsibility and do what I need to do in order to fulfill my dreams. So this is my impromptu late halfway sick video. I will see you tomorrow because I'm going to make another video tomorrow. So I said so a lot, I'm sorry.